Hello everybody and thanks for joining us. This is the final. It is the third Betway One-Day International between South Africa and just so keen to make sure that some of these guys show some character, stick their hands up and say, hey, I want to go forward. I want to play for South Africa. You will ever see in your entire life with him at the other end. Fakazama. Club that away. Short. The track will still be...
And he's been in good form in this series. He's not going to miss out on those opportunities. And that brings about the first.
The best will do it easily. That's a good shot through extra cover. Chases on. It's a long boundary on that side. Working hard for him. Leg side. It's the shorter boundary. Up in the air. I think it's going to be safe though.
Hence the extra man on the leg side.
That's another top edge. And that's gone for about...
It's 8 good balls in a good area from the South Africans. And again, we're seeing 2 great opportunities.
That'll reach the fence.
The outside edge, but I think South Africa have been too short. We talked about how the surface is a lot slower than what we've experienced at the Wanderers.
Into the gap, that's nicely played. Well timed.
One of those ones that can be very destructive at the back end. Aaron Hendricks just living on the edge there too with that front foot. Front heels. Martlik. Who are the ones we have to be really wary of? Wow. He's deciding to cut loose. We saw some...
Shot ball, put away in the air. This should be taken on the full. It's a catch.
Watching an effort from that delivery, you know, for me, if it can be able...
The odd one, that's where you're going to get more variation, maybe more success. But there's no...
Wow! Now that is some hit.
He's looking to do a damage right up front, putting... That's always a good thing as well, Ramiz, if you have bowler consistently.
A little shorter, goes through mid-on for a couple of runs, Imamullah.
Maybe the provincial players. Here's an example of a drag down, and that's hammered away. That's beautifully played in front of square, in full control.
Let's just go down. Nice pull shot of the front foot in complete control, Imam.
Short and fine legs up in the circle. That will go for 4. Easy pickings for Fakhr Zaman. Difference in the way they go about things. That's nicely played. That's a really good shot.
Here, short pitch bowling. It's well handled by Fakhr Zaman.
Not quite short enough to cut, but he gets away with it because it goes, you know. Andrew Sampson just told me.
Can't argue with him.
Shouts to catch it. It'll be taken. Oh.
Forte as yet, and he's into the attack. He's done a decent job, and now he's picked up the wicket. Slightly. There's a little bit of deception. They'd rather see if they hit the stumps. But he's comfortably home, so it was a good trick, but wants to come over the wicket, almost to try and limit the options to be scored through the offside. The batsman's only been there for 3 or 4 deliveries, is it?
Right-hander. Not leaked too many boundaries through that offside. There we go. That's what he was.
He might have also been a little bit disappointed that Hendricks didn't manage to cut it off. Good count in their favour when teams and squads get finalised. Nicely fielded when Malone quick.
That initial period comfortably in. Thanks, Fakhr Zaman.
Not ideal.
That's the real disappointment, isn't it?
The vacant area over there. Seems to go for the slog sweep. Glassen's quite convinced.
Maintaining a good length. You saw his
slog sweep, and as we've seen throughout the series, he doesn't often get it wrong. That's way back onto the back.
So he attempted it a few balls ago, didn't quite get to the execution.
Get up, ball. Yeah, got to be.
He can be similar to what Maharaj has done. And you won't be impressed with that start. He brought the man up on the offside.
Oh, and he's just clubbed that one away nice and flat for 6 runs. That's the
Had this smack over mid-wicket, in position early and went with the shot, with the flow. Backing his form. The natural angle against the left armour is away towards the leg side.
It's a bit of a long hop, and that's been smashed for 4. 1 bounce. Squeezed away fine, and that's going to...
With South Africa in this phase of the innings, they bowled 2 good deliveries and then have leaked a 4 or a 6. This could be it. On 97. Oh, Bavuma, be careful of Bavuma. He's lightning fast, captain. What is he thinking right now? Because his temperament, his knowledge is being tested here. Here he is on 99. Plays it away for a run. That's his 100. Back-to-back 100s. That's...
Yeah, it looks pretty close, you know. Question, I think it.
I mean, why are you changing the style of batting? It's the first time seeing him doing that. And he puts him. No, I don't know.
And back. Oh, we're going upstairs, are we? We are. But their confidence, South Africa.
Claiming. Oh dear. Oh, yes, he's gone.
To rebuild that platform from which they'll launch again. That's a top shot.
Before that. And he's got out. Can you believe it? He's opening up the offside.
Looking to give himself a bit of room. Looking to get it over extra cover, but closes the face. I think it's straight back to Johnson Smuts.
Deliveries to Fahim. It's a worth the gamble. In fact, not only dot balls, you got yourself a wicket.
Second caught in bowl we've seen in the space of 2 overs. It's a good take by Markram.
Aggravation through not scoring runs freely. What a catch that is. My goodness, that is a blinder from the skipper. He has taken that brilliantly. Low catch, hit hard, and he's got down there and snaffled a fine catch.
But he's doing brilliantly well here with his white Yorkers.
And eventually comes too straight, and it's a bit of an expletive.
Praising him for bowling those white Yorkers. He's meant to go straighter and also miss his length. That's something that Baba Azam was waiting for.
South Africa. As soon as he goes fast, though, he's getting picked off, and that's another wonderful strike. He bowled a slower delivery than the delivery before.
Wow, it's another brilliant strike. Bit of pace on the ball from Smuts. Hassan Ali, he really fancies Smuts here.
He's milled it again, I think. Yes. The 2 men on the boundary really turned around onto the bank. Oh, the slower delivery dragged down again, and that's way back. And Dilipek, you do feel for Petlakwa. It is such a tough ask to have not bowled for 20 odd overs and then have to come back in, and it's the last over for 6. Last delivery. Up, and is it enough? No, it's not going to be, and it's taken in the outfield, so...
Yeah, he's gone inside out. Baba Azam didn't manage to catch all of it. It's a good catch by Verena out in the deep.
Not on strike starters. It's Yanaman Malone who's going to be on strike against Shaheen Afridi, who is knocks in the Test match arena and hasn't got going yet. In the go with that pretty much right from the word go, I suppose, to make sure they don't get behind the 8 ball. Leg side, away, nicely played. That's the first boundary. That's a very good shot from Markram. So 4 runs, almost a maiden, except for that last delivery. 6 for none off 2. Oh, he's picked that up as well. That's a pickup shot for 6. Oh, it's... Did it wake him up? I think it might have woken him up. Welcome back. Give us a wave. Just to prove you weren't sleeping. That's it. You are wide awake, I know. Oh, that's nicely played. That's backward a square on the offside for 4. That's gone extremely quickly.
And the reason why I pose that question, because if we look at his task, that it gets out just before it passes 40s. Look at that.
Dead right. Oh, that's crunched away for 4. That is a wonderful stroke. That's off the front foot. Nothing wrong with that delivery. That was certainly not a half volley by any means.
Swan up.
Over the top. Fine stroke, couple of bounces, and that's 4 runs. Driving on the up.
It's 2 forward from Hassan. And they give a lot of whip. Malan. 1 knee down.
Shot. Oh, yes. That is a beautiful shot. It's full, yes, but had to have the balance and to time it well. Malani did that. 4.
He's been hammered in this little...
Shot. Picked it up so early. 1 bounce and away to the ropes for 4. Yanaman Malan again.
He's not bothered by the reputation of the left armer. We're talking about a young kid who is highly talented.
It's a big appeal. It's a big appeal. Well, in comes Imam Al-Haq. Says he thinks it's off the pad. They're trying to convince the skipper. Not sure whether to go or to go. Yep, they will. Just in time. There you go. There's confirmation. It's a 18. It's 54 for 1.
Through him. That's the delivery you got to watch out for. We've seen it a couple of times in the T20s in Pakistan. It's that ability to come out of the front of the hand and skid on quicker than you think. John Smuts on the back foot looking for the drag down, and it was onto him in a flash and through his defenses.
Yeah, Smut.
That's nicely played, very nicely played by Temba Bavuma. He's very good at manipulating the ball far of the wicket on the offside and the leg side. Sweeps and reverse sweeps. That was beautifully played. That's beautifully played. Overpitched again by Kadir, and he smashes it through the covers to go past the 50 mark for the 2nd time in ODI internationals. On the first occasion he went on to get the 100, and it's been a good innings. He's compiled his run.
Shot.
And with shots like that, why wouldn't you be? Got a magnificent 100 against Australia a couple of months ago.
Nurse it along. Oh, don't worry about that. Yanaman Malan's got other ideas. What a shot. Oh, he's hit plenty of these. This is a 9th ball.
This partnership. That's the one that could potentially be the challenge for Temba Bavuma. Looks like just hitting Yanaman.
194. Oh, bold. Got him. LBW.
He goes for 70. South Africa 127 for 3. Off the mark, first ball. It's a real strength of his. It's a difficulty now. That's generally a... Got him. Looking to use his feet and access the leg side. Mohamed Nawaz gets his second scalp.
I just feel that the situation might have got the 2 wickets. Yes, the bowler's got to get the ball in the right area. He's got it in the right area for Milan and got him.
That's top edge. Safely done. Couple of bounces into the rope.
Yeah, fortunate boundary here for Verena. He was looking deep mid-wicket. There's plenty of big open vacant area in there.
For his cameo, things could have been different. That's big shot. What a shot that is. That is massive.
A little bit of a short arm jab, and there's a smile on his face. So there should be. The timing was sublime. Just a slight drag down. Just rolls those wrists, and as he hits it, he looks back at the surface because he knows that's right off the middle. You get that feeling, you get that sensation.
Oh, another stylishly played shot, this time through point. Fahim Ashraf at 6s and 7s.
At Fahim's pace of just over 130, you need to be a little bit more accurate than he's been in his last 2. The drag down, it's easy to play the pickup pull against 100.
Oh, that is gone. Huge, humongous 6.
Just walked across the stumps, as Andile Patlakwaya, and just flicked it on its way. Timing is superb. He didn't even move. He knew he had made enough contact to take it onto the bank. And on the end.
Oh, that was pretty needless. Mid-off was up in the circle. Kaya.
Ramesh, thank you very much. Yeah, no connection there through to the keeper. Kudia. Need a couple of boundaries early in the over. Now there's one. That'll help their cause. 2 boundaries and over, I guess, is what they require at this stage, if not very close to it.
Pakistan almost did it.
Rise of catcher, but he's found the gap, and that's gone for 4. Back at a square on the offside. Solid again from Verena. Brings up the 200 as well, that shot.
Much short.
No bounce whatsoever that time from Harris Ralph.
At this stage, we thought that they will go and get up to 350.
5 runs from the over now. Smash that as well. Was it on the full?
That was hit. Drop catch.
Oh, it was a catch too. Oh, goodness. Amamul Haq looks like he's in a bit of trouble. Batsman certainly get some wraps on those gloves and the nets and in the middle and clear. 2 balls left in the over.
Huffin just roll the fingers on that one.
Stay as is. What a shot that is. That's a magnificent stroke. That is outstanding. That's exactly the best thing that could possibly happen after that delivery.
We need more of those, Andile. Patlakwaya gets underneath it. Well, that one and